this video, we're going to be testing some more insane build-a-boat experiments. If you guys have any experiments you want me to try out, comment down below. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into the first one. So as you guys may know, the boxing glove is an item in build-a-boat that if you click on it, it'll actually launch you pretty far. But what actually happens when you have a bunch of these? Will it actually launch you farther? Well, we're about to test that out. All right, so I don't even know how many boxing gloves this is, but I'm just going to stand directly in the center of them. And all right, let's first show you guys what it's going to do. So it's all going to punch just like that. They're all going to activate. All right, let's see if adding more launches you farther. And here we go. Oh my gosh. And actually, it's kind of about the same. But I want to test even more crazy experiments. If you guys didn't know, there's a way in which you can get infinite soccer balls. All you have to do is stand on the edge of the plot like this and basically just kick the soccer ball in the river. And then you could literally have an infinite amount of them. I did this in a myth busting video and it was actually a pretty cool myth. But what we're going to do is, since we can just launch them straight from our plots, I want to fill the entire river with soccer balls and wipe out every stage obstacle to see if we can then launch a boat without hitting a single rock. So here we go. Let's start filling up the river with these soccer balls. All right, I'm just going to keep on just clicking here and they're just going to keep on getting launched inside the river. I'll see you guys when I have a lot of these placed down and you guys can see they're already starting to go. All right, we've already started to flood the river with a lot of them. Let's see how much stage obstacles are being eliminated right now. I may have to start placing some more. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go check it out. Okay, so far, a lot of these are making it to the river. I wonder if some have made it to the second stage yet. Have any made it? Okay, we have a couple here. Now, these soccer balls are only 1 HP, so they're very, very weak. I think we might need some more soccer balls. Let's keep them going. I found a better way to do this. You just simply put a ramp down like this, and you can literally just place infinite amounts. Now, if you actually run out of them, all you have to do is just go back inside your inventory, and they refresh. And look at this line of soccer balls that we have here. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, let's see how far these soccer balls will end up going, but I'm just gonna keep on clicking here and hopefully they should clear out a lot of the stage obstacles and then we should be able to just launch a basic boat or just follow right behind them and we'll be good to go. But look at this line of soccer balls going down the river right now. This is absolutely hilarious. Let's keep it going. I'm gonna place about like 50 more of these and then we'll be good. We're gonna go ahead and follow behind them and see what actually happened. Oh my gosh, guys, look at my army of soccer balls right now, bro. Hold on, we have to check this out. We have to check this out. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build a simple boat to follow behind them with. So we're simply just gonna place ourselves down a pilot seat. Let's also put a motor on here. All right, let's go ahead and let's follow them and see. Oh my gosh, why is this going so fast? A lot of them got caught on some of the teams, but our row of soccer balls right now, let's just stand behind here and see how far we get, because every single one of these soccer balls is gonna take damage for us. All right, let's follow this and see what happens, guys. I wonder how far we're gonna get. Now, I probably could have pressed even more soccer balls, so it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what happens here. I'm so interested in this. We still have a lot in front of us, and I think it's actually going into the next stage as well. We placed easily like 100 of these things, so I'm crossing my fingers. We're inside the second stage right now, or technically the first stage, I think. Come on, soccer balls, you got this, bro. Get us to the end. They're taking a lot of damage in front of us right now. I don't know if there's any in front, but as you guys can see, some of the stage obstacles are already respawning. I wish I could release all of these soccer balls at once, which is making me think there might be a better way to do this, but it might take a little bit of time. But I think it'll definitely be worth it. But let's just see how far we get here. And it looks like all of our soccer balls have unfortunately died, but that's okay because I think I have a better plan. My first thing I need to do is build a giant barrier. So what I need to do is I need to get in the middle of this plot. I basically just need to block off the river on both sides. So I'm going to build something like this, and it's going to be pretty long. It just needs to cover the base of the river. And oh no, I don't have enough blocks. Let's try. I need a light block. I think the fabric's pretty light. We'll do the fabric. All right, here we go. This should work. All right, so now I'm going to actually attach this to my avatar like this. Grab a hinge block right there. Okay, now we're good to go. Okay, this is going to work. This is going to be good. All right, yeah, this is plenty. This is plenty. All right, so now we're going to go down here. Okay, perfect. We're going to go down like this. Then we're going to anchor. Now, some of the sides are also going to, like the soccer balls are going to escape on the sides. So I also have to do something about that as well. All right, so I have barrier number 1 set up, so I'm also going to anchor this one. Oh gosh, this is gonna be insane. All right, and the last barrier is good. We're gonna anchor that just like so. All right, so now we have this, so that way the soccer balls will all bundle up together, which is perfect. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we have to build just one more barrier here so they can't actually roll back onto the plot. So we're gonna build something like this. That should be good. Let's make a little platform for ourselves. All right, so now I'm going to make myself a little ramp contraption here. I think this could work, guys. I really do. All right, and now that we have everything all set up and good to go, now it's time to start building our army of soccer balls. So with that being said, I will see you guys when I have a bunch here. And you guys can see they can't go anywhere because my barrier. And wait, what? How did one just slip through? Wait, what? How is that possible? Oh, the collision's still turned on. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, now we're good. All right, I'll see you guys when I have a lot placed. So yeah, you guys don't even want to know how many soccer balls are in front of me right now. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's kind of getting a little bit laggy, and I really don't know how much more I can place because I actually want them to roll down the river. I don't want it to glitch out at all, so I don't want to completely overdo it, but my plan is working. I'll just say that, okay? My plan's working. There's a lot right now. Like, we are literally just going full infinite soccer ball on everything right now, and I might regret this. My game might lag. All right, here we go. Here's the reveal, and oh my gosh, look at all those soccer balls right now, bro. Look at them all. They're all moving. There's gotta be probably 400 easily right there. I'm gonna place just a little bit more because I want to see if I can actually make it to the end. I'm literally also just not even gonna use a bow. I'm just gonna use the soccer balls. I'm just gonna stand on them and see if we can make it to the end. But you guys can see soccer balls are starting to move pretty slow here, so I don't want to completely overdo it, because if I overdo it, then I won't be able to launch at all. So yeah, I think that's good. I think that'll do it. Okay, that'll do it. All right, soccer ball, you can join us. All right, so let me grab myself a candy, also some wings in case of an emergency here. And all I have to do now is simply delete this wall right here. And oh my gosh, guys. All right, here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let the soccer balls roll. All right, here we go. This is it. All right, come on, soccer balls. Oh, no, this is not good. Okay, I probably shouldn't stand on them because they are just lagging completely out. And if I do stand on them, then I am going to oof. So I guess I'm gonna go launch a boat behind all of this. But look at this, my army of soccer balls, bro. Let's go. All right, so I'm just gonna quickly make myself a boat here, and we're just gonna follow right behind. As I mentioned, if you guys have any experiments you want me to try out just like this one, let me know down below inside the comment section. All right, let's get on our boat here and let's follow behind. Oh my gosh, guys, they're destroying every obstacle in its path right now. The river is literally just cleared out. Keep in mind that each of these soccer balls has 1 damage, or has 1 strength each. So every time they hit a rock, oh my gosh, look at the front here. Look at this. Every time one hits a rock, 1 gets eliminated. So we're gonna have more or less and less soccer balls after this. So I'm just going to ride the front line of soccer balls here and see what happens. But even then, even when all of these get wiped out, there's still a ton behind us. So look at this. It's like our own force field right now. This is insane. Let's see how far we can get. Look at all the soccer balls still behind us right now that are still catching up. There's still so more coming through. Yeah, there's probably got to be like 500 to 600 soccer balls here easily. And we're just wiping out every stage obstacle. But as I mentioned, we're also losing a lot of soccer balls. Every time one breaks a stage obstacle, that's 1 less soccer ball that we have. I might have to back up here in a second, but we only have 1 shot at this. If this video gets to 500 likes, we will do double the size of these soccer balls. So we'll do twice as much. So like the video if you have not done so already. This is insane. All right, I'm gonna back up here just because we're losing a lot of soccer balls. A lot of these still need to catch up. Actually, I'm gonna go check behind us real fast and just see how many soccer balls are still on their way. And okay, there's actually still like a handful of soccer balls back here, so they're still making their way over. We still got a lot in front here, wiping out literally every single stage obstacle possible. And oh no, the soccer stage. Oh, this, or the bowling stage, this could wipe out a lot of them. In fact, it could almost wipe all of them out. Oh no, that's really not good. This is like probably the worst stage that could have possibly spawned in. This is gonna wipe out almost all of our soccer balls, bro. No. Oh, I'm so sad. No, this could have been so good if we did have the bowling stage. I wonder how many soccer balls behind us are gonna survive this, but we're almost at the end. I think we are. All right, we have no more soccer balls here, so I'm just gonna anchor myself real fast, and I'm just gonna wait for more to come by. I don't know if any soccer balls are gonna make it here, just because the bowling stage just did so much. All right, here we go. I got one right here. All right, we got a survivor. Let's go. All right, let's follow right behind the survivor here. And it died almost instantly. Is there any more behind us? Let me just go check. One just died right there. No. Oh my gosh. The bowling stage just wiped them out. So look at this, guys. We would have had to go through this stage right here. We would have had to go through this one and also that one and also the lighthouse stage. So I think it would be possible if we had like 2,000 of them. So if you guys want me to attempt that, let me know down below inside the comment section. All right, so the next experiment that I want to try out is actually making an infinite loop portal. Now, what I mean by that is you can actually teleport to items in Build-A-Boat. So I want to make one that just goes in an infinite loop because I feel like that'd be pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 portals just like this and make sure they're right above each other. And let's use the purple jet as an example here. Let's see if this might be too big to actually teleport. But here we go. All right, so it just fell there. And is it gonna teleport again? It might be too big to infinite loop. Let's try a normal plastic block. Let's try that. See if that goes. Can you not make? Oh wait, no, it is going infinite. It's just taking a second. So right here, we just made an infinite loop portal. So this will go on just infinitely of this block right here, just falling through. But let's switch it up. Let's add another block in the mix here. So we have 2 blocks that are infinitely teleporting. And look it works just like that. It's actually pretty cool. Let's try another one. Let's just make it as crazy as we possibly can. We're testing experiments. We might as well try. All right, we got 3 blocks now that are just in this infinite portal loop. This is actually pretty sick. All right, let's throw another one in there just because why not? Oh, one fell out. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. All right, it might be a little too much when you add a lot of blocks, but you can make an infinite portal loop, which is pretty cool. And while our infinite loop portal is going off in the background, I also want to try another experiment of what actually happens when you eat a small candy as the morph in Build-A-Boat. As you guys may know, you can actually morph into like chickens, penguins, foxes. Can you actually eat the candies with the morphs? Let's test it out here. All right, here we go. Let's test this experiment here. So here's a blue candy. Now, theoretically, this should make us smaller, right? Well, let's eat it, and it doesn't. What about the big candy here? Does that one? Nope, that one doesn't work. Pink candy. Okay, the pink candy works. So you can get faster, but you can't actually change the sizes. So the morphs, they do not work. Let's try it with, let's try one more morph here, just in case. Maybe it's just the fox model. Let's try it with the penguin here. And as you guys can see, my infinite block portal is still going off over there. And now that I think about it, there might be a cool duplication glitch we can actually do with the infinite portal loop, which I'll get into here in a second, but it looks like we can't actually eat the candies. But I've been looking at these portals here in this infinite loop, and I've been thinking, can we actually make a duplication glitch out of this? And I think we can, so I'm gonna delete this here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take one portal and put it out of the spawn here, because as soon as a block leaves the spawn, it doesn't actually count inside of your inventory. So I wonder if we can make a duplication glitch out of this. So here we go. So we have 2 portals here. If I go through this portal, I go right there. If I go through this one, I go right here. Okay, but now what if, let's say I drop the steampunk jetpack, for example, inside of here, because I only have one of these. Let's drop it so that it goes out that way, and then it teleports. Wait, it stopped teleporting, but I did duplicate it. I have 2 of them now. What if I delete this? Okay, so when I delete that, it goes right back. But if I place it right as it leaves, is it gonna leave? Oh gosh, I kicked it. All right, let's try it one more time. So we're gonna drop it in here. Whoops, drop it in there. It goes like that. Then I can place it down as it leaves, and I just duplicated it. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess that works. And then what I could do is I could actually use the move tool on this one here. Wait, now we're cooking. And then I can drop that one in, and then they both are going through. I just need to get the time. If I get the timing right, I can actually get both of them at the same exact time going through. Oh gosh, what have I done? I think I broke it. Okay, here we go. If I get the timing right, they'll both be teleported off the plot at the same time, like that. Boom, just like that. Okay, so now we have another one, and then I just gotta go like this, drop this one. All right, boom, there's another one we can duplicate. All right, so look at this. We just now duplicated 4 of these jetpacks. Wait, we're cooking right now. All right, so this next experiment is actually very fun. I've done this in previous videos, but it is just so fun. If we're doing a video on experiments, we have to include this. So this right here is the bouncy block. Now, as you guys might know, wherever you drop this bouncy block at, it comes right back up almost exactly where you dropped it from. So in that case, we're gonna make a giant bouncy block and drop it from the null zone and see if it goes all the way back up. So let's give it a try here. First things first, I need to get pretty high up. So I'm going to wear the jetpack, eat the candy, and we're gonna go up. off just like this. And then we're going to anchor ourselves right about, all right, let's try right about here. I still want to see the bottom. So let's go right about here. All right, perfect. And then we're going to place ourselves a portal like that. Okay, so let's now delete this. And oh my gosh, we're still going up. We're still going up. Let me reset my character real fast. All right, so let's go up inside of that portal. Oh gosh, the portal fell. Anchor block was not turned on. Oh, wait, what? How did it go up there? Oh, wait, is it falling? Oh, it's falling. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let me make sure anchor block's turned on. All right, so I'm gonna go up, but I gotta make sure that I can still see Earth down there. Okay, let's anchor right about here. And then we're gonna place ourselves a portal like that. Okay, now this one should work. I'm going to reset my character. All right, so now if I go through here, it should... Okay, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. All right, so now I'm gonna place myself a post, get ourselves our own platform up here so we don't fall off. I am scared of heights, so I do not want to fall. All right, this is where we're going to attach the giant bouncy block. All right, so I only have like 1,200 of these, so that should be enough to make a pretty big block. All right, here we go. That right there is one giant bouncy block. So we're gonna put a chair on this thing because I want to ride down with it. All right, so here's where we start. So it should theoretically drop all the way down and then come right back up at us. So let's go like this. Let's select an anchor block off, and 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, let's see. Will we go all the way back up to the top? All right, we're falling. Any minute now, we should hit the surface and then go immediately back up. Come on, come on, come on. And here it is. Here it is. And well, bam. All right, we hit the middle of the plot. We're going all the way back up, so we should see the portal where we actually started from. I think I see it. It's up there. It's very small, but we're getting closer to it. There it is. It's right there. All right, well, we didn't make it all the way, but still, it's right there. We almost made it all the way back up, and now we're dropping again, and we might get flung when we hit the ground. All right, this might not be good. Brace yourselves for impact, and oh, yep, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, gosh, and goodbye, bouncy block. If you guys have any cool experiments that you want me to try out and build a boat, let me know down below inside the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, and oh gosh, goodbye.